Hey everyone, today's lesson is on a new technique called a buzz stroke or a multiple bounce stroke that we learn first in line 21 in our book, and we're going to use later on in another lesson that I'm teaching you this week. Up until now, I've told you that whenever you hit the drum, you need to make sure that the stick hits the drum exactly once and then rebounds off. It's like you're touching a hot stove. You wouldn't want to leave the stick on there because it has a dead sound to it. Now, there's another technique that we can use called a buzz stroke or a multiple bounce stroke, where when we hit the drum, we let the stick bounce many, many times. This is a precursor to learning a technique that you've all heard about called a drum roll. But first, we have to learn how to make these single multiple bounce strokes. Now, if we look in the shaded box, they ask us to keep steady time and doing buzz strokes on just the notes that have the Z's over them. Well, all of the notes in the shaded box have the Z over them. Listen to me play the shaded box. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's marked to repeat. Now, that doesn't sound particularly musical by itself, but it's an activity they need us to practice now, so when we do get to do a real drum roll later on, we're used to doing these multiple bounce strokes. So now taking a look at line 21, the counting is very simple. We're simply keeping a steady beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. And we're always alternating our sticks, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But we have to make sure we're paying attention to where the Z's are on the note stems so that we're playing bounce strokes in the right places. So bounce, 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 tap, 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 bounce, 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 tap, 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 tap. This is something you're going to need to practice to get used to keeping time while those multiple bounces happen. Listen to me play line 21. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it's crucial to make this bounce work properly that you've got the correct grip on the stick. Remember, we're holding the stick primarily between our thumb and our pointer finger, and we're letting the stick pivot from that point. If I'm holding my stick too tightly, no matter what I do, the stick's not going to multiple bounce. I can do a single stroke by forcing it to rebound, but I'm inhibiting the rebound by holding it tightly. So here's where I'm holding it. These fingers here are loose. And that allows the stick to bounce. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for stopping by.